Hey crew, Thanksgiving is just around the corner, so if you do celebrate that holiday, then I hope you all have a great time with family or friends, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my content and supporting the channel. I never thought when I first started this channel a couple years ago that it would grow into something this big, and thank you so much. We're close to 50,000 subscribers, and the views on the videos just keep getting better and better. So I hope you guys find this Golden Gun Hunter build helpful, and I just wanted to say thank you. I never could have dreamed and thought that it would be something like this, so thank you. I really appreciate it. Maybe in the future we can go full time with the expansion, the 30th anniversary expansion and Witch Queen. I'm hopeful for it. Bungie did say they're dipping into build crafting even more, so very excited for it. Also, I try to answer all the YouTube comments that you guys leave, especially questions and also comments in Discord. So if you guys haven't joined the Discord, the link to that is in the description and down in the pinned comment. You also get access to this awesome build channel where all my builds are added to in the future, and I answer pretty much everything I can in there as well. This Golden Gun Hunter build is an absolute beast because we stack so much bonus damage that it makes you the champion killing machine, which is a blast, and it's a very safe build, which is something else I also like, especially for the slower players or players that just want something a little more safe. You stay back and play it safe while putting out a lot of damage, and as you can see, we just melt every champion. I ran this in the Grandmaster Nightfalls with barrier champions like Devil's Lair, and it works really well. So I hope you guys find this build helpful, and if you like a Golden Gun Hunter, then this build is definitely for you. This video is sponsored by none other than Raid Shadow Legends. You guys know that I love builds and stats and creating things that work perfectly together, and Raid Shadow Legends has all of that and more. I am currently level 87 on my account, so yeah, I play a lot of this game, and I really enjoy it, so you guys should click that link in the description and come join me. With so many different champions, well over 600 now, armor sets, and even affinities, the build creations are endless, and with so many different bosses in the game, it makes for a great time. The current boss you see right now is Sylvania, and she's the guardian of the Spirit Keep. This boss is all about healing, so you can heal up to half of her HP, and deals bonus damage based on how much HP she has left. So if we build around her knowing these things, we know that we should bring one champion with a heal reduction debuff that we can place on her so she can't heal. She also can place block debuffs, a buff to stop us, so we have to bring a second champion to remove that buff to make the fight much quicker and much easier. That's really the thing that keeps me playing Raid, is that the build possibilities are really endless, and I really enjoy testing different ones out, especially on the clan boss. The more damage we deal to the clan boss means the more we're helping out our clan and the better rewards that we're getting for ourselves. My current team I am experimenting with is all about placing these shield buffs and keeping them up the entire fight, and also increasing the shield each round. It's a pretty sweet interaction and synergy between all the different champions and their abilities and their turn order that makes this work so well together. There's so much happening in Raid as well, like special events every day and a bunch of new champions being added, but the big update coming this month is the Guardian Ring. It's a huge feature that gives you a load of new ways to use your champions, including a whole faction guardian system, a new way to get legendary champions you missed out on, and an entirely new way to upgrade your favorite champions. It's a massive deal and something myself and the Raid community are super excited for. If you want to get a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is hit the link in the description or scan my QR code, and you'll get an epic hero, Chonoru, who is amazing in the Doom Tower. You also get 200k silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 agent shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in game. All of the rewards can be found here in your inbox, and it really is that easy. Just click the link in the description, and I will see you guys all over in Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, so let's go over our hunter, all the weapons and the armor and the gear and the mods, so you guys know exactly what we're using and why this all works so well together. Also, doesn't this hunter look freaking sweet? This is some old Iron Banner gear, but man, does it look good. And it matches my thumbnail. Well, that's a pretty cool hunter, right? Okay, so we're on Bottom Tree Gunslinger. You want to be using Gambler's Dodge to get your melee back when you dodge near an enemy. I use triple jump in PvE. Use whatever jump you want. I also use Incendiary Grenade. You use whatever grenade you guys want. As far as the subclass goes, we have the Weighted Knife. You get it back on a precision kill when you kill an enemy with it, which is great. You also have Practice Makes Perfect. Enter a trance with each precision hit, reducing the cooldown of your golden gun. This allows you to get your golden gun pretty dang fast. You have Line 'em Up, enables precision damage with Golden Gun. Precision hits with Golden Gun generate orbs of power, increase its damage, and extend its duration. It's actually pretty strong. You have 3 shots. If you land all crits, it gets close to the Nighthawk damage. Not quite, but close. So it is still strong on its own. And then you have Knock 'em Down. Precision kills, increased weapon stability, and handling. Your super does more damage when cast while this buff is active with 20 or more seconds remaining. That's the subclass for Golden Gun. As far as our armor over here goes, pay attention to the mods because it's what buffs out our weapon damage. Our exotic buffs our weapon damage, and our exotic weapon buffs the damage. So just to go over the few damage buffs that's going on, we have Ariana's Vow here. This intrinsically takes care of barrier champions, which is great. You also have Death at First Glance, bonus damage when aiming down sights on the opening shot of an attack. This bonus is preserved if the shot deals precision damage or strikes an elemental shield. So if you land all your precision shots in a row, you always have Death at First Glance. So this is a bonus damage on top of everything, okay? We have High Energy Fire, which is a bonus to weapon damage. We have Font of Might, picking up an elemental well that matches your subclass energy type, grants temporary bonus to weapon damage. These two actually stack on top of each other, so they can stack, which is great. And then to become charged with light, to be able to use High Energy Fire, we're using Taking Charge, so we pick up an Orb of Power, we become charged with light. And then we also have Elemental Charge, become charged with light ×2 when we pick up a Solar Well. And for the Solar Well, we're using Melee Wellmaker. This could also be Grenade Wellmaker, right here, Elemental Ordnance. But I use Melee Wellmaker because of the Throwing Knife. We can get back the Throwing Knife by getting a precision kill, right, with it and get it back. We also have Gambler's Dodge and can dodge near an enemy and get this, get our melee back with this. So it's a lot quicker to get our melee back with this build than it is to get a grenade back. So that's why I'm using Melee Wellmaker. On our helmet, we have double hand cannon ammo finders. On our gauntlets, we have Thermoclastic Blooming. Defeating a combatant with a solar stasis melee creates an orb of power. We also have Overload Bow. You can also put on Unstoppable if you need it. Take off this, right? Or take off Overload if you don't need that. Our solar ability with Thermoclastic Strike also stuns Overload champions. So technically, you could use your melee to stun Overloads, and you get your melee back when you stun an Overload champion right here. So it refreshes your melee ability whenever you or a member of your fire team stuns an Overload champion. So technically, we don't need Overload Bow, right? So you could take this off. You could take off Grenade, and then you could put Unstoppable here, right? And then in your heavy, you could have, you know, a linear fusion rifle for Unstoppable. So technically, this build handles barriers with Ariana's Unstoppable, and it also does overloads with your solar melee. But just in case, I have Overload Bow on because the content you saw me running, I didn't need Unstoppable really. For your chest piece, you want to have Hand Cannon Reserves. This helps sniper damage resistance. On your boots, we have Recuperation, replenishes your health each time you pick up an Orb of Power. And we have a Hand Cannon Scavenger. We always want to have ammo for Ariana's, right? That's the main thing we're using. That's why we have double Hand Cannon Finders and then a Scav and a Reserve, all for that. And then you guys know we have Thermoclastic Strike, Melee Wellmaker. We also have Bomber, reduced grenade cooldown when you use your class ability. So that adds to getting our grenade back quicker. And then as far as your weapons go, I have Overload Bow. I have a heavy Swarm that you saw in the gameplay in the Lost Sector because I needed to take care of arc shields. You can basically trade out anything you want in your primary here and anything you want in your heavy. That's completely up to you if you're matching shields, right? Maybe you need void shields or you want to run a sword, whatever the case may be. But that's a really good thing about this build is it's pretty much dependent on whatever you need to accomplish. The main thing is Ariana's Vow with First Glance. Make sure you have the Catalyst because it increases the magazine, and also when you holster it, it reloads the weapon automatically for you, which is great. Lucky Pants, which is the main part of this entire build. When you're ready, a fully loaded hand cannon that deals kinetic damage or a damage type that matches your subclass energy type. So we're running Solar Ariana's. Each hit from the hand cannon increases the damage of the next shot for a short time against a combatant. Hand cannons ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So you have a damage boost from First Glance, you have the damage boost from Lucky Pants, you have the damage boost from Font of Might, the damage boost from High Energy Fire. So there's a lot of different things that's boosting your damage and allows us to like literally 3-shot a champion or 4-shot a champion. So you are literally the guy that takes care of every champion. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys haven't seen the videos that are popping up on screen right now, go give them a watch. They're very good build videos, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.